Janet and I are walking up uphill road. We found this little turtle. I'm gonna take him off the road, or take her off the road. See how small it is. It's a very young box turtle. Janet says you need to put them in the direction they're going. So I'll put it over here. Checking out this pond in Summit Field, found a frog. It rained last night, but not nearly enough. I'm on an early Friday morning hike at Iroquois Park. It rained a little bit last night, but not very much. It's very peaceful this morning. I love listening to the birds. I'm looking down the hill and I see my first deer of the morning. It's a doe. She's just standing there staring at me. I'm looking around and I don't see any more. Oh, wait a minute. There's another one. I see the tail. Two does. This could be the mama, and this could be her baby, but I think her baby has its winter coat. I don't see any spots. Looking closer, I see a few spots. But they're fading fast. There's a mama with her baby. I'm gonna take off. I'm not gonna bother with them anymore. I'm hiking down this hill. Looking over to my right, I see the deer. They're running off now. I think that little fawn is a little button buck. There's another deer. Another doe. There it goes. I think it's the same two. I'm close to Rundell Road. Can hear all that traffic noise. I still see those deer in front of me. They're way up there. They keep running off. At least they didn't run off when I first saw them. They let me get some pretty good pictures and video. I just saw some deer in this area, but once I got my camera out, they were gone. I couldn't tell what they were. I'm hiking up another hill, trying to get away from Rundell Road. My wife and I have things to do today, so this is not going to be a real long hike. My wife walked with me yesterday, but she slept in this morning. My wife doesn't like this kind of hiking. She likes to stay on the roads. She will hike on the marked trails, but I like to go off trail hiking. Found another deer. Looks like another doe. It's pretty far away from me. That could be that doe with the little fawn, the little buttonbuck. They were headed in this direction. There's the mama. And I think that little fawn is up there. Like I said, I think it's a little buttonbuck. There they are up there. No, I'm wrong. There's a lot of deer up here. That's not the same two. Or it could be. They could have joined the others. I'm not sure how many's in this area. Quite a few. Oh, this one's a buck. That's a fawn. I think there's another fawn up there. It still has some spots. Yeah, there's quite a few in this area. Where'd that buck go? I'd like to get a good picture of him. Good morning, pretty girl. There's another one that is walking right next to me. Uh-oh. When they snort like that, that means they're gonna take off running, and they're running up that hill. I was hoping to get a picture of that buck. I still see them up there. They're not too far away. There's one there lagging behind the others. That's how they get away from you. They run up these steep hills thinking you're not going to follow them. They don't know me very well, do they? There they are up there. I don't know what that noise is. Now they're running off again. Those rascals. They're running off in all directions. This one just ran down the hill. I think now it's turning around. The others ran up the hill. Oh, there's a nice buck. There's a doe. They seem awfully frisky this morning. Just ran off again over there in that area. There's one up there. They're not making it easy this morning. There's one looking at me right up there. Probably getting ready to run off. I'm getting close to this doe. I want to find that buck, or some of those bucks. I know there's bucks in this area. Wait a minute, this is a doe with 2 fawns, I think. Mama's standing there staring at me. At least they're not running off, walking off. Now they're picking up speed. They ran off up there. There's Mama. I don't know where the fawns are now. I'm coming from way down there. I'm getting close to the top of this hill. There's those deer over there. The mama with her twins. I've already gotten some pretty good pictures and video of them. There's one of the fawns eating acorns. Looking around up here, I don't see anything. I've found big bucks bedded down up here in the past. I'm gonna hike off in this direction. There's the mama with her fawns down the hill. They're walking down the hill. And I'm hiking off in this direction. Now they're coming back up here. There's another doe. I don't know how many's in this area. There's a mama. Oh, here comes a bunch of deer. I'm getting them mixed up now. I didn't realize there's so many in this area. Oh, there's a buck. How many is in this area? There they go running off. This one is looking behind her. Found them again. But it looks like they're going to run off again. There's one up here looking back at me. There's one of the fawns. The twins are running off now. They are so much fun to watch. I know all those other deer are in this area. Yeah, there's quite a few right in front of me. This one's walking back to get a look at me. I'm not sure how many fawns are in this area. Like I said earlier, when there's a lot of deer in the area, you get them mixed up. Now I don't see any. I think some of them ran off in that mess. And I'm not going to try to follow them in there. I'm going to go down here and cross the gully and then hike up to the top. Looking down the hill, found another deer. It's down there eating acorns. I think I found another mama with a little fawn that's running off. Mama's running off now. She's going to cross the gully down there. I'm getting ready to cross this gully. Found the mama again. She already crossed the gully. Now I just crossed the gully. There goes mama. I think she sees them in the distance and that's where she's headed. There's one of the fawns with its mama. The other one's probably in the area. I've seen so many deer this morning and I know I'm getting them mixed up. This is the area where the mama and her twins hang out. There's one up there, walking off. There's the mama doe. But I think this doe only has one fawn. The fawns I'm looking for are the ones that still have a lot of their spots. There's a bigger doe. And this is a fawn that has most of its winter coat. There's another one up there. Two of them up there. I think there's 2 or 3 mamas in this area with their fawns. There's one of the fawns with its mama. I know that I'm getting them mixed up, but I sure am having a lot of fun watching them. These 2 are below me, and I'm getting ready to hike up to Summit Field now. I definitely had a pretty good deer day, even though I didn't get any pictures of the bucks. Wednesday I got some real good buck pictures. When you hike in Iroquois Park, every day is different. I'm coming from way down there. Well, I found a deer up here. Just looked at me, but didn't run off. It's just walking off. I see 2 deer. I think this is a mama with another fawn. There's the fawn, and there's the mama. I'm not going to try to follow them. I'm on my way up to Summit Field. I'm passing my rest stop. I'm not going to take a break this morning. There were a lot of deer born in Iroquois Park this year, and a lot of them won't survive. But like Steve Irwin used to say, that's nature's way. Like I said earlier, I have things to do today, so I'm gonna cut my hike a little short. I'm gonna go hike around Summit Field now and then go home. I still got in a pretty good hike, passing the snake route. Made it up to Top Hill Road and Summit Field. What a beautiful morning. Checking out this pond in Summit Field. That rain we got helped a little bit. Well, found a frog out on that log. I'm in Summit Field now. It's so beautiful and peaceful up here. It's almost impossible to find the birds when the leaves are still on the trees. There's a little Carolina wren up there somewhere. See, they came up here and removed the fence that they had up here to keep the goats in, the electrified fence. That fence was there to keep the goats in and the coyotes and the dogs out. The guy that furnished the goats, I talked to him up here a while back, and he said the goats are coming back next spring. Here's the last of the thistle flowers. I think these are silver spotted skippers on it. It's the only butterflies I see. There's a bumblebee on it. I just saw a hummingbird fly off. It's too fast for me. There's another bumblebee. There's some wing stem with a bee on it. It's a bumblebee. There's a bunch of snake root back there. There's some small white aster flowers. Fall colors get better every day. A lot of goldenrod, some more of those small white aster flowers. Some dried up thistle that's going to seed. The thistle back there still has quite a few flowers left on it. But I don't see any butterflies. I just found a cloudless sulfur butterfly. Got a little closer. Cloudless sulfur butterfly. There's some goldenrod. Some beautiful fall colors. I'm finishing up in Summit Field. Found some more thistle. Has a few flowers left on it. I think that's the cedar waxwing up in that tree. Well, I know it's a cedar waxwing. Some more of those small white aster flowers. This is the prettiest spot in the park right now. There's a cardinal up in that tree somewhere, but I don't see it. Here's some chicory. Here's some more chicory. There's a bumblebee on the partridge pea flower. I'm hiking the red trail. More snake root. There's the bridge down there. I just crossed it. I love this trail. I just hiked the red trail, and there's Sullivan Grove up there. Now I'm on my way to the North Overlook. One of the beautiful redwood benches up here. There's the North Overlook up there. Hear a bird up in those trees, but I don't see it. I'm not sure what kind of bird it is. I'm going to take the new stone steps down to the Corbly Trail. Made it down to the Corbly Trail. These steps lead down the Rundle Road. I'm not going to take these steps. There's a wooded area I like to cut through to get to my car. I'm leaving the Corbly Trail. Now I'm on my way to my car. I'm getting close to Rundle Road. Made it down to Rundle Road, and there's the golf course parking lot where I'm parked. It's time for this old man to go home.